Hey Lancers, so we're going to do some games that'll kind of continue on with what we've been doing around using maps in social studies. So today you're going to be playing a game on Google Earth called Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? And maybe some of you have played it before. This is a game that's been around since I was a kid and had on like our family's first computer when I was in late elementary school. But the game is so much cooler now. So I want to walk you through how to play the game and what some of your options are if you finish early. And I would say this is a game that if your teacher is okay with it, that you could work with a partner as you play this game. So to start, you have to go to Google Earth. So you open up a new tab. You can just type in Google Earth. And if you go to Google Earth, it will take a second to load. All right, so Google Earth looks like this. If you go over to the left side, you have some different options. And one of those options, this kind of captain's wheel, is called Voyager. So click on Voyager. And right now, if you look, there's all different categories along the bottom. We're in the nature category, and you can do things like click for great hikes around the world, all sorts of different kind of nature-related activities you could do on Google Earth. We are going to choose games. And there's lots of games, so take a look, because if you finish Carmen Sandiego earlier, then you could maybe come play some of these other games. But you're going to scroll down until you find where on Google Earth is Carmen Sandiego. And it looks like there's 3 different games. Let's stick with this first one. It has the close-up of Carmen Sandiego's face. So you're going to click that. And you're going to begin the chase. So it kind of sets up the scenario. Welcome to Acme Gumshoe. Gumshoe is like a new detective, like a novice. Are you ready for your first assignment? You click next through these. The crown jewels have been stolen from London. This looks like the work of Carmen Sandiego and her crew of vile operatives. I'm sending you to the scene of the crime. Track Carmen Sandiego from London to her hideout and arrest her. So good luck, Gumshoe. So you are starting in London, and you have to try and find Carmen Sandiego to rescue the crown jewels. So here the tools are: use the magnifying glass to interview witnesses in each city and gather clues. That'll help you know where you need to fly to continue tracking her across the world. When you think you know where the suspect has gone, you use the airplane to fly to the next city. Okay? All right, so the way it works is this. You start out, it takes you to London, and you see London on Google Earth. Pretty cool. Make sure to look around. Don't just focus so much on winning the game that you're not looking around. This is Google Earth image 3D view of London. You can also click into 2D view. You can go into Google Street mode, and you can get in there and look around, and then also read the information over here. It gives you a little bit of information about each city. Okay, so you're going to start in each city by clicking the magnifying glass, and you get to pick a famous place around London. So maybe we'll go Buckingham Palace. I'll start there. And then Google Earth is going to take you to Buckingham Palace, and you get to see it, and it's pretty cool. If you want to investigate, you want to get down closer, you're welcome to use the tools to do that. But what it will do at each location is it gives you a clue of where Carmen Sandiego has gone next. So it's the beefeater, whatever that is, says, a reliable source told me she changed her money for yen. So you have to think about, do I know in which country the money they use is the yen? And you can also use Google to search for answers. If you don't know, you click here and you go to another clue. Let's do the Tower of London this time. So you can basically visit 3 locations to interview 3 different witnesses. Now we're at the Tower of London. You can read a little bit about it. Or you can look into it, I guess. I saw the person you're looking for, and she asked whether Mount Fuji is still active. So we know that the place she went, the money they use is the yen, and Mount Fuji is there. So once you're ready, when you think you know where she's gone, you're going to hit the airplane. And these are all your choices. Okay, so these are the cities. So it doesn't take you to, it doesn't give you country choices, it gives you city choices. You click on the city that you think is the right answer, and it will fly you to that city. I'm going to purposely pick the wrong answer just so you know what to do if you get the wrong answer. So let's say I thought it was St. Louis, which is not correct. So you could see how far it is to fly from the United Kingdom over to St. Louis. We know we don't use the yen in the United States. And then it takes me to St. Louis. I can look around if I want, and then I can start interviewing witnesses. I'm going to go to the Gateway Arch. So here's the deal. You'll know that you did not go to the right city if, when you start interviewing witnesses, they say things like, I'm sorry, I've never seen the person you're looking for. So if they don't have a clue for you, then you didn't go to the right place. So you have to get back on the plane and fly back to where you were before. Once you're there, you could interview another witness for another clue, or if you think you know, you would click and you'd fly to the city that's the right answer. Okay, so that's the way the game works. You keep tracking her to different cities around the world, and eventually you should find her. So if you capture her, then show your teacher that you have captured her, and then you can move on to another activity. So when you finish, if you finish early and still have time, I would like you to stay in Google Earth. Your choices are, I would go back to the Voyager. I don't mind if you actually just look around Google Earth and get familiar with it if you haven't been. If you're not, you could do another Carmen Sandiego mystery. There's 2 more. Or you could play some of these other, you could try out some of these other games, which I actually have not explored. But if you find any cool ones that you think would be ones that would pertain to what we're doing, ooh, spooky spots, please let me know. All right, so again, to get to Carmen Sandiego, you're going to go to Google Earth, you're going to go to Voyager, and you're going to choose games, and then you'll find it down there. One other way to get there is you could do Google Earth Carmen Sandiego, and you can find the link there as well. All right, have fun and good luck catching the thief.